Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to House Flipper episode 75. We are heading in to do something. Don't ask me what just now, because we finished our house yesterday and we've got a whole new bunch of stuff to choose from today. The little tip in the corner says, in English gardens, you'll almost always find roses, which is one of the things we did yesterday that we did so well with our garden. We had a lot of roses in there. Into our tiny, tiny office. Alrighty, so we have tasks we can be doing. A bunker, actually that'd be a bit of fun. A bunker, garden task, a large sauna property. Yeah, so we've got all of these to do. The other thing we've got is we've got $405,000, or we can just get started on the house with uninvited guests. One of those two. Excuse me. However, I think what we might do is we might buy the house with the admin legends. We're going to stay here for the moment. We'll buy the home and car house as well and stay. How much money does that leave us with? I think we can at least buy one more. Ooh, I don't think I've done this one yet. This is... what's this one called? A house in a thicket. Okay. Does that leave us with 159? You know, we might as well buy the boring house as well, just because we can. All right, that gives us a few houses to choose from. So we've sold 7. Okay, we own these 6. That's just like too much choice for me. And we've got 60,000, which gives us enough to flip one more house before we actually have to go and do any more tasks. So, just trying to think of what clients we have left. Let's just take a quick look at our buyers. All right, so we haven't sold to the Johnson family, and we haven't sold to Chang Chua, although that's going to be really hard at the moment. We have sold to Dolan Trusk. And we have sold to Giorgio. We sold the first office to Giorgio. We haven't sold to Jack Tarrenton either. Or Jimmy Trator. We have sold to the Jantarts. We've sold 2 houses to Raphael Urco. And we've sold to the Smoths, and we've sold to the artists. So really the ones we want to target next for an ordinary house would be Jimmy, Jack, Chang Chua, and the Johnson family. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our houses and see what we've got again. So the house with uninvited guests. That might be a good one to try for Chang Chua. It's probably not a great one to try for Tarrenton. Yeah, that one might be a good one for Trader, for Jimmy Trader. I think that's the old admin legends house. Also, it's a good one for Urco. Home and car. That might be one to go for with the Johnson family, or possibly the real estate agent. This one I have no idea. It's got a good gardening thing in it though. That looks like fun. So that's kind of cool. And the boring house. That might be a good one to go for with the student. It's only got a tiny little space. It's got like a kitchen, living room, a single bedroom and a single bathroom. He is pretty hard to sell to though, the student. I don't know. I'm really torn between trying to sell to the student and just having an adventure. You know what? I think the adventure might win out somehow. Let me just move my coffee cup away from my mouse because disaster strikes otherwise. That's a bit better. All right, let's go and see what this house is all about because I've never been to it before and it looks interesting. The tip in the corner says a vegetable patch fits perfectly into a utility garden, and we haven't tried that yet, so let's give that a shot. Ooh. All right, I'm just going to go for a wander. Bear with me while I it comes with irritating bushes. Okay, looks like we've got a bit of cleaning up to do. Oh boy. Okay, we have roaches. And someone got murdered. Or had a really big accident with an oil can. We have a garden that can't decide if it wants to be modern or not. A bunch of weeds. Oh, right, a big bunch of weeds. Those are weeds as well. Okay. No back door. And I don't think I've seen this layout before. Oh, there's a back door. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a new layout. I don't think I've ever seen this many roaches in that small a space ever. Ooh. Ah, there's the front door. Okay. Where's the gate? There's the gate. Oh, I'm liking this house more and more. You know what I think we're going to do with this one? I think we're just going to see if we can sell it to just maybe the highest bidder ever. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do with that. Wow. It's a really, really, really big bomb site, isn't it? Cool. I love it when I find something I've never actually played before, and this house I've never played before. So awesome. We'll just get rid of that. I really don't like these fluffy kind of bulbs. If we have a look at our buyers on the side, we've got of course our businessmen at the top, but we've also got the Johnson family second. So we might fix this house up with. It's dirty from the other side. Well, that's a first. We might fix this house up with an eye to oh wow, I've never had a house with an outside window that's dirty. That's cool. I wonder when they added this one in. That's really good. So this, I think, is part of your Garden Flipper DLC. Well, I mean, given the garden, what else could it be, really? So, yeah, I'm liking it. It's also one that I haven't played. So most of my 400 odd hours have been done in House Flipper, and I've only partway played through Garden Flipper. So now we're entering new territory in Garden Flipper for me as well, which is really good. Okay, it's E for shovel. So I think probably what we're going to do this session is do a little bit of a cleanup and maybe see what comes out on top. And I'm thinking I haven't done a utility garden for a while, and I haven't done one in this series, so I might turn this one into a utility garden, and we'll put a bit of a children's playground in it, and then we'll sell it to the Johnsons maybe. Failing that, we can sell it to the real estate agent because it looks like it's got enough space for 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. But if we do that, we're going to have to watch out for the Smoth family, because the minute we put a kitchen in, they're going to be all over it like flies on poop. So that'll be interesting. All right, I love this perk where you get to be able to clean all rubbish in range, because you can just pick up great swathes of rubbish at once. If I was doing this when I first started the game, I'd be really stuck with picking each individual thing up. So wow, this is just a massive job. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with it. So we're going to kind of go with a vague highest bidder slash Johnson's slash real estate agent kind of feel to this one. So we're going to clean up and just see what we've got. And I might actually have to stop halfway through and earn more money, because I think this is going to be a lot more expensive than it looks. I've got a lot of red circles. Oh, they must be molehills. Oh, little rascal. All right, well, we will evict him as well while we're at it. So Operation Eviction is going to have to commence. We're going to have to evict all of the cockroaches and evict the mole, definitely. Otherwise he'll be eating our carrots and mucking things up in general. I can cover a plant with... I think the game is confused. I'm not sure what plant it means. Or it could be me. I tend to get confused too. All right. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Not quite what I intended. We don't wish to whippersnip the rubbish. That would just spread it everywhere. Oh, so good. I would really love to see a percentage counter for rubbish for houses that you're doing up. Simply because... Alright, you little devil, where are you? Simply because then I would know I have got... Oh! Go away, little rat. Simply because then I would know where... when I've got all the rubbish out of the yard and if I'd missed any. So I think, yeah, we'll just get rid of a few bits and bobs out here. I'll just get rid of the shovel for the moment, because I think we're into the weeds now. Look at this. It doesn't know if it wants to be a English country garden or a modern garden. Not modern garden, an American garden with its conifers. We'll make up its mind. We're going to actually probably take all of the trees out and put in a bunch of fruit trees. Just to see how that goes. I've walked past a few. Let me just... There it is. Minimap is your friend once you get the ability to see all the weeds in the minimap. Okay, it's mostly your friend. I could just mow them, you do have a point, but there's something quite satisfying about ripping them out. And when I garden in the real world, I find I generally have fewer weeds coming back after I've taken the first lot out by the roots, as long as I do it before they flower. Once they flower, they tend to come back with a vengeance. So this looks like a really interesting house. It's got a plethora of rooms. I'm just basically out here thinking what I'm going to do with it now. So the Johnson family will require a family room, a living room kitchenette, and at least 2 bathrooms, but they go better with 3. The real estate agent's usually pretty happy with 3 to 4. The Smoth family gets a bit stroppy after 2. But that's okay because we're not aiming at them anyway. Alrighty. So basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of looking at my client list and just picking the ones that I haven't done yet, if I think the house will suit them. And this is a surprising house. Like I said, I've not seen it before, so it's kind of cool. Alright, if I remember rightly, the windows are dirty on the outside, so I might as well get those done while I'm out here. We won't do the mowing today. I just want to get a bit of a feel for the house. It's going to take a few episodes to do, I think. I like the rough construction on it, but that will have to be fixed. It'd be nice if I could find a cladding that was the same, but, you know, with cleaner paint. Because the minute I paint this, the walls are going to go smooth. And I kind of really like the finish that I've got. Okay, those trees are just going to go. We're going to do a bit of axe work, I think, as well. But it looks like someone's had a slaughter or something in here. Maybe they disagreed with the builders, I don't know. If I find bodies in the backyard, I'm going to be upset. We might hang on to the garage shelves, they look worth salvaging. The cockroaches, however, I think we might just move them along now that we can see the little beggars. Just pop that over there. Hello. E is for eviction, not vacuum cleaner. Alright, that's one roach nest. And there's another. Let's get the garage kind of tidy. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. Oh, I love this super mop. Yes. Alright, that was painless. Let's close this down. Just to make sure there's nothing hiding in behind it. Looks pretty swish. Okay. Get that. Nearly always the window sills will have a problem. This is pretty much bare bones for a house. It's really good. Looks like I've got a PowerPoint in here to deal with. I can't put a wall in and just block this out, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to put in a door, and I might just pop the doors in while we're going through. So we might stick with a fairly neutral brown. If I don't like it, I can always bring it up again. So in the meantime, we'll just pop that in. So that'll match the timber on the outside. And I've got a PowerPoint over here that needs fixing. There we go. So we'll just get that in. Basically, the other reason I'm doing this is the real estate agent won't show until all of the walls are patched and fixed and all of the rubbish has been picked up. So this gives me a bit of an idea of how likely he is to be interested in the house once everything is clean. Okay, so this is a back room. We may turn this one into the kitchen, I think. We'll see. I'm not really a big fan of bedrooms going straight into the backyard. And this is just a little warren. I mean, I'm not even sure what's going on here. We'll see how we go. I mean, I could put a bathroom in here. There's another PowerPoint. I thought so. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, goodness me. Still getting over this cold, but we also have smoke around as well. Being in Canberra, the rain has come. That's great, but outside right now I have grey mist, and it's not mist, it's smoke. You can't smell it, which is pretty good, but it's still having an effect. So again, I'm sitting under the aircon, which probably isn't that good for me. Let's evict these roaches. It's not too bad outside. It's probably in the mid to low 20s. That's what it feels like. I haven't really looked at the temps yet. Okay, so I've got this little tiny room here, and then I've got this little tiny room here, and I could probably take out one of these doors, which means this room could have more wall space. I could also means that this could be an ensuite. Take out this door, and then this could be a general bathroom. Yeah, see, that might work. So what I might do is I might modify that now while I think of it. I'll just sell the door. And take out our trusty sledge. Just take out the lintels because you don't really need to take out anything more than that. So what this will give us, this should give us an ensuite for 1 bedroom, which will put us 1 bathroom up, which will make our real estate agent, our Johnson family, and our Smoth family happy. And remind me that maybe this is a good place to put a bathroom. Okay, so if I go this way, this looks like a bedroom or a living area. So where does this open onto? Okay, it opens onto the hallway. So this could be a massive bedroom with an ensuite. So that would be 1 ensuite and 1 bedroom. This would be a general bathroom. Like I said, I'm not fond of... so it has 2 doors, really. Alright, let's just clean up in here. I can't get rid of this door and just turn it into a dead end, so fine. We will evict the cockroaches. Wow, there were a lot of cockroaches, but given the state of the yard, that's not surprising. Okay, and we'll just clean up that window ledge. And that's this room done. Okay, so this room can either be a really tiny bedroom, or a study, or a laundry. This room is a bathroom. This is a corridor. I'm just wondering if I could get away with getting rid of it, because I could knock that entire wall out and we'd have a lot more space for whatever this room was. Let me think about that while I clean up the mess. I love new house plans. This is a great house plan. So we've either just cleaned out all the rubbish, or someone's having a go at me. I reckon they're having a go. Look at this. It's not clean. Gosh. Except they're all really happy, so maybe they're not having that much of a go. Maybe I got rid of all of the rubbish. There we go. Just get rid of that as well. Okay, look, this has got two double door areas, so we're going to make this our lounge room. Alright, let's do that. So we're going to buy 2 more of these, and we just pop them in, tidy them up. It's a 32 meter square room. That's quite sizable. So that could be a family room as well, which means I probably am going to take out this wall here. It's an internal wall, so let's just work our way along. Just holding my left mouse button down and moving 1 strut at a time. This one. We have bricks going everywhere. All right. At the moment, we don't have to worry too much about the Jantarts because we've got too many rooms for them. So that's kind of a good thing. Alright, that tells me I've done everything. Okay. So that gives us a really big space. And if I want to, I can divide it down into two smaller spaces. So we could have... We could literally have a living area here. And we could also have a living area here, but that would still give us the dilemma of this door leading straight out. We do have a bathroom, however. Alright, I'm probably going to put a wall back up in here, but we'll see how I feel later. Okay, this is a bedroom. And that's the front door. Okay, so one bedroom. One garage. Second bedroom. First bathroom. So 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a garage. I'm going to take out this door. And then I'm going to take out the wall. And put the corridor back in. Because really we don't need an extra door into another corridor. But we could do with the corridor. Alright, there we go. The Jantarts are being sarcastic because I've dropped the light switch on the floor. Nice guys. You know, people will like you a lot better if you're just honest and say you dropped a light switch. Not, ew, it's such a tidy house, when you don't mean it. That's just rude. Rude, I tell you. Okay. So right, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that. Let's just stop waving that hammer around in a threatening manner. Matter of fact, we're going to get rid of this as well. When I first started playing, what I did was I would try and just do the house up without doing any panel beating on it. So, pretty much we would just get this part done. Alrighty, oops, missed a bit. Actually, I don't want to do that. I just changed my mind. Okay. So, I have a small room out here and a humongous room here that needs to be toned down. There we go. Everyone's happy again. But that's going to make it too narrow if I divide it there. So we're actually going to divide it about here. So we'll put a wall or 3 in about here. I know I've got to work out where I want to put the door. That will happen, just not yet. Actually, it's probably going to happen about there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pop that in there. And just get this going. I'm going to make this a rather long and narrow room. So I think what I'll do is I'll close up this end completely. Okay. And put in the lintel while we remember it. Oops. It comes from here. And I think I put in one too many walls. Yeah, I missed I gotta take the wall out now. 4, not 3. Okay. Alright. So that gives us a long and narrow space, which means it's either going to be a bedroom. Actually, no, you know what? It's going to be a family room. We're going to put bookcases, and we'll put a couple of desks in over here, and television somewhere maybe. And that will be a family room. Now, I don't like it. Okay, if that's our family room where people can retreat, this is going to be our living room kitchenette. So, to facilitate that, alright, which means I can put here's my hammer. Let's take out this one. Alright. All I'm doing is don't ask me, I'm still working out what I'm doing. Oh right, this is my garage. It doesn't need to be this big. Matter of fact, I can move it over an entire frame. Yeah, let's do that. And then what we'll do is we'll truncate it, because a car will probably take up to about... Okay, 1, 2... I want to make my garage about that long. So I want to put a wall in about here. Kind of sort of maybe this way. I swore I would never do this much wall space and maneuvering ever again, but anyway. Ah. And this is the story of how the builder got walled up in her own house. If you're claustrophobic, look away. Oh. Right, and then what we're going to do is take out this wall. I think. This is either going to be a disaster or really good. We'll find out. That's all done. So this will give us a bit more space in here. I know, I'm like, wow, a new floor plan, and then the first thing I do is pull it apart. Oops. But I actually have a better idea of what I want to do with it now, so that's not so bad. And the buyers have stayed at about the same level. Okay. I know what I'm going to do with that little room out the back. Actually, no, I don't. Ignore me. I'm thinking. Oops, everyone's sad because I dropped a light switch on the floor. Okay. So what we've got here, apart from an enormous mess, is... Alright, a much smaller garage. I'm going to retain these two rooms. Okay, so that one's going to be a bathroom. That one's going to be a bathroom. And then I want to divide this house into this room, sorry, into more space. So I need to think about this a bit. Yeah, this is going to be a kitchen dining area. Alright, I took the wall out there because I wanted, but that's not going to work. So that's got to stay in. Here we go. Alright, so what I need is I actually need a bit of wall space here. So I am actually going to put that wall back in. And I'm going to put in a door a little bit further along. So what we need to do is we just need to bring this down a bit. Yeah. Actually, we might just pop these in. So we're going to give ourselves some more wall space here in this corner. Matter of fact, we might give ourselves all the wall space. Maybe we'll give ourselves... I think that goes there. And then we're going to go across... Actually, I might have put that one too far. Oh no, there we go. Yep. Okay. So now we have a definite spot we can put a kitchen. And a definite spot we can pop a TV or something for a kitchenette. So that'll work. Kind of. It still looks very lopsided. Oh, that's because it is lopsided. Okay, yep. So we need to pop a wall in. Basically, we want to have a door about here. And actually, we probably want to have a door about... Give me a minute. Okay, we're going to have a door coming in from here. Okay, that'll work. So, let's just bring that in. Okay. Grab our lintels, pop them in before we forget. And there we go. Okay. Then we're going to toddle this way and we're going to take that wall out because that was an oops. Try not to take out more than I want. Alright, so that's pretty good. And we're going to come through here, and we basically want to have a door there. And hopefully I haven't misjudged where I put that other wall. Yeah. So we'll just take this up here. Alright. And that should take out all of that. And then what we'll do is we'll put the lintels in for the door here. Alright. Then we might stick the door in itself, so we can kind of see where it is. I think we're going with dark brown. I could be wrong. Oops. No, I'm right. Excellent. So we'll do that again here. Alright. So we can either have a massive bedroom, or what I'm thinking is having actually a fairly narrow bedroom. Actually not too narrow though. So what I want is I want a wiggle over here and a wall that comes to about so I need a wall here. And I need to have a wiggle. Whatever, we'll get to that one in a minute. So what I've got is 2 rooms, and I just need to so I'm thinking I might put another ensuite in. Oh goody, I get to do more things with walls. Right, so what I'm thinking is I need an ensuite about here, and then over here I've got my long skinny bedroom with a hole in the wall. Let's just fix that. Okay, so this is going to be a bedroom here. This is going to be an ensuite here, so we're going to pop maybe a wall there. Where's the door? It's over there. Okay, good. So we're just going to move that so we have, it should be about 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just a little bit of a nook there. Actually, no nook. There. There. And, ooh, a perk. I can build 3 walls at once. I don't know if that's safe. But okay. What I came in here for was a door. Which we're going to put there. Now, okay, this gives us a bedroom here. It gives us another ensuite. That's a huge kind of ensuite there. So that is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, another bedroom, not as nice as it was before, but never mind, and another bathroom, kitchenette, living room, bathroom, okay. I have no idea what I want this room to be. I'm suspecting it's going to be a small rear office. And this is going to be a family room. So that gives me 3 bathrooms and 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, an entry hall and a garage. Alright, that'll do. We've also put all the doors on, so that's pretty good. And we have tidied the backyard. So that's kind of going to be our planning. Alright, we've now laid down the base plan in this session. I think we'll stop there before we hook into anything more exciting, because I am running out of time here. So that is that. There you go. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me. If you've enjoyed this session and found it interesting, please hit that like button or leave a comment. And if there's anything in particular you'd like to see me try with this building, please let me know in the comments, and I'll check you later. Thanks for being around, guys.